Each day this weekend, we have a Wolsung 2-player starter bundle up for grabs. These include the rules, the dice, the cards, and 2 starter sets of your choice. Comment on each day of the live blog for your chance to win one of these 3 amazing bundles. And this weekend there are tons of deals on the MicroArt Studio web store, including a very special discounted Bootcamp 2-player bundle. Add to that, there are 3 exclusive miniatures up for pre-order this weekend only. So, hi everybody, we're back for another Wolsung battle. I'm joined, of course, by Lukasz.
Hello!
And this time we have a lovely little scenario that we've came up, one which I'm dubbing a rather splendid evening. So, we have the Ashen Oak versus the Ven Rier. Now, the Ashen Oak have been out for a night on the town. They are having a great time. Unfortunately, their ship sets sail in the morning and they have to get to it before it leaves. So, my guys are starting out back here at our lovely little restaurant cum bar named the Blue Oyster. Yes, we know. We then move along, and unfortunately there's a rather suspicious van here, ice cream van, but there are some ghouls climbing out of it. We move along, you see there is a spawn point for some zombies here, and another one for some more zombies over here. Our ship is right down here that they're trying to get to. So this is going to be a very, very interesting one. This is that classic zombie movie of coming out of a pub, a little bit drunk, you know, seeing a few stragglers on the street, but as you get closer to him, you look and go, hold on, there's something not quite right with that fellow.
Have you put your makeup in the morning?
Yes, yes, indeed. So we are playing it as a victory point game. So for each of my heroes that I get to the ship, I'm gaining 2 VP. For each of my henchmen, I gain 1. Each of Lukasz's heroes that I kill, I gain 1 victory point. For you,
8 in total.
Yeah, so 8 in total. For you, you get 2 points for each of my heroes that you kill or that don't make it to the ship by the end of the game, and 1 for each of my henchmen. Yeah. So the way it is working like this, he's also gaining victory points, but he's denying me victory points. So you're getting 2 for hero, 1 for a henchman, denying me 2, denying me 1. So guys, we'll go for a little bit of a chat about what our tactics are going to be, and we will see you on turn 1. Okay guys, this is one of those classic scenarios that I really love to play. Anyone who knows me knows I love my post-apocalyptic and I love my zombie flicks. So this one's right up my alley. My plan is very simple. I'm going to be having Mary Fearless run up to some high ground and lay covering fire for the rest of my forces. Archibald Armstrong is going to go running up and around the other way. Unfortunately, there's that spawn point there, but because it's an objective one, I think I can get my ogre into the front seat and have him drive it and run right through the zombie horde. This should be really fun, but we'll have to wait and see what happens.
This is the kind of scenario where the distance is covered and the numbers matter a lot. Now, I don't have my numbers right now. I have to assemble my horde in order to stop the Ashen Oak getting through to the ship. I have my spawn point with the ghouls as an additional extra, but this is above my funds. But on the other hand, this is also a vehicle that Justin can put to use. So I think I need to take it back for a few steps with my ghouls and take them back to my horde to actually assemble it, and then I will swarm them and I will drag them down and I will drag them down again and again and again, as the undead do.
Okay guys, it's turn 1. I got the first activation, so I'm going to start with my ogre bodyguard. So if we look on the table, we can see it's this fella here in the rather lovely waistcoat, and I will have him move for his first action.
5 inches.
5 inches to here, and then another 5. Oh, can I make it? No, he's just short of being able to charge, but he's getting rather close. So again, it's that moment in the movie of going, oh, there's something not quite right with this fellow.
Now you are teasing me. Now you are teasing me into charging you. I wanted to have the ghouls to actually go closer to my horde. Now the ghouls have a movement of 6. They only have 1 action, but they are quite nippy. So what I think I will do, I will try to charge you.
Oh, lovely.
With 1 model. 6 is quite enough. So
the ghouls are smarter than your average zombie.
Smarter, yeah. I will not attack.
Okay.
I will wait, hold for it, maybe wait for the other ghoul to go get you.
Okay, fair enough. Let me see. My next activation, I believe, will activate Archibald Armstrong himself. So he is this fellow with the rather large steampunk fist. So his movement is 5 as well. So he will go 5 to here, and he will nip through the side to actually go for a charge here.
You could have tried and shot your pistol in your first action, as it's quick.
No, I'm not
Okay.
not doing that. Not doing that
Not
at all.
shooting into melee.
Yeah, so I'm going to punch your character. Now,
Okay.
just let me grab my cards here, because I do have to add stuff together. So Archibald has a fight of 5,
Mm-hmm.
and so does my bruiser. That's my ogre bodyguard. So
He
this
has a fight of
should be
4,
quite
I
good.
believe, so it's 9. And
Yes, fight 4, so 9.
and the ghoul has fight of 2.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is a hero model. Against a henchman model with
It should be fit to crush
this number of dice, I would go for a fence.
Uh-huh.
Because then, if in the odd event I roll more, then I will
Yes, you're
be able
getting
to
to do
topple
damage
you.
to the
Yeah.
hero.
But in here, I will just defend
Okay.
because you can add cards. I only got 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stop playing with your food. Enough.
That's not playing with my food. That's eating it in one bite.
Yeah, but the ghoul only has 1 wound, so it is playing with your
It's
food. Yeah.
overkill. He's pissed on the sidewalk.
Since this is Archibald Armstrong, I believe you can do something special with this ghoul.
Oh, I can throw him?
Yeah, you can.
Yes! So, I'm going to throw the ghoul. Now, the question is, where would I like to throw him? I think I will throw him directly at your other ghoul, because I think it would be funny. So how do I do a throw?
We have to test our strengths.
Okay.
So the ghoul has a respectable strength of 5.
I have a strength of 7. I am a hero, so I can pay for this.
Yeah. So I've got 3.
3, 4.
Okay, so you can throw me 1 inch. This is the criticals. So
1 inch. This counts as a fight action, so I think I'll actually pay a card. So I will pay a spade.
To have me thrown 2 inches.
Yep, which I think should be just enough.
Just enough.
Yes. So I'm throwing you directly into the other ghoul.
So you have to roll for your guns actually to hit the other model if you want to hit him.
So he has a guns of 3.
My ghoul has a reflex of 2.
Okay.
No cover.
Yep.
1.
1.
That's a hit.
Awesome.
That means that both models are toppled now.
Yep.
And the ghoul that was hit, not the one that you throw actually, he's already dead.
Yeah, I just basically I punched him in the face and I've thrown a dead body.
Yeah, just punch your fist right through him, and then you just
yes, flick off the wrist. Rather messy.
So the other ghoul suffers damage with a strength, I believe, of a thrown model.
Of the thrown model.
I believe.
So that's the strength of your ghoul.
So that's the strength of my ghoul. So that's both models are destroyed.
Not bad for my second activation of the game. Clear out that horde as quickly as I can. Okay, your activation.
Okay, my activation. So now I'm all out of mindless models.
Yes,
because
that's why
all my other models
first.
are within the range of an officer or an undead hero.
Yes.
So here is my undead hero. And she has a control range of 3 inches, then where she makes the models not mindless.
Yeah.
And he is my officer, and he has a rather special rule that makes him operate in such a way in 6 inches.
Awesome.
So
basically, he's an officer. He's got the voice to bellow at the charges. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. So I will activate a zombie model first. I will start with this one, and it will make 1 action and go up to here.
Okay.
Zombies are slower than ghouls. They only have 4 inches of movement and 1 action. So that's it.
Okay, I think my next action is going to be with Mary Fearless, because I have to get her into a good firing position, because this horde is really, really going to give me some issues. So, first things first, she is going straight ahead along here, and hopefully her first action, with her movement of 5, will take her to here, and her second, because it's a staircase, it's just clear movement to get on up, and she will end up right here.
Exactly.
So she's not doing anything much this turn, she's just getting herself into position, which I really, really need to do for next turn.
I don't believe that she sees anything special. If she has seen somebody, then she could take a pot shot, even with negative modifiers.
There is terrain completely in the way here.
Yeah. So now I will activate another zombie from the same spawn point to get them all closer to the ice field generator I have. The ice field generator has a range of 6 inches, and all the undead within range will get the benefit of rerolling 1 die. So that's my activation.
That's going to be dangerous. Okay, the last thing I'm going to activate is my maid. Now, for her, I'm going to keep her with Archibald and my bruiser, because they're the ones that are most likely going to be going into melee and taking damage, and she has a lovely little healing ability. So I'll move her out and across on her movement of 5 for her first action to here. And her second action We'll take her
You
actually
can
up to
actually
here.
put her behind the wheel of the vehicle if you get enough movement.
Oh,
Because
I'm just
getting
about in
into the
range, I think.
vehicle is just a quick action.
Uh-huh.
So you enter into it.
Do I want to have my maid driving? You know what? Why the hell not? This could be fun. Because I can steal a car, I will.
Okay.
Don't judge me. Okay, so she comes off the board. She is now behind the wheel of the sinister ice cream truck.
Okay.
Quick
so
question. Will it still spawn?
Yes, it will.
Okay, that's important because this is going to be funny. This is going to be her driving up the street with the ghouls falling out the back.
Since we have not put this vehicle as part of my force, so this is not my friendly model to me. This is just an
It just happens
neutral
to be a
model.
spawn point.
Yes.
Yep.
And we put the spawn point there. Yeah, it fit. It just doesn't have this room in the back.
Oh,
So you only
that's
have
gonna be
two
brilliant.
seats in there because the other is taken by the ghouls.
All right. Well, what I might do next turn is, well, I tell you what. I'll have her jump in, but she's not taking the wheel.
Okay.
Because this will be important for next turn. Because next turn I will have my big guy jump in and take the wheel, and he will still have an action, which will let him at least reverse up and be ready for turn 3 to actually turn and start zooming toward the ship. So I can at least get 2 of my minis on there. Yes, I'm not going to have a hero there, but I think Archibald, he's going to be able to get the movement to get up around and do some heroic stuff to actually just make that final flying leap onto the ship, which should be quite cinematic.
Okay, so I believe now the turn is up to me. So I will just quickly do all my remaining activations.
4 activations.
They are pretty simple for the henchman models. I will just gather them all around the Rosie.
So.
And now my 2 hero models, I will reef this lady here because I want those models that will spawn here in her range. So I'll just be certain to leave her within 3 inches. So,
and you can pre-measure in Wolsung. This is something that was clarified, so be sure to use it because it's a very useful thing.
Yes, now she has some spells, but they are of no significance in this situation. And for this officer, I like where he's standing. I think he will take a pot shot against Sir Archibald Armstrong.
Okay, so this is going to be a shot coming from here, going along this road to hit Archibald right up the top here.
So
interesting.
Sturmbannführer Jürgen, because this is the guy we are talking about, has a pistol with ice ammunition. This is a special kind of ice that is very damaging to living models. So it ignores the armor. So if I were shooting at versus the bruiser, I will ignore the armor. Now the range I'm looking at is below 16 inches.
Okay.
So that means this is the second range band. It is at 0.
Okay, so basically that guy's got a lot of range and some shooting.
Yes, so that's
I think I'm going to have
3
to target
dice
him
for
next
me.
turn. Okay, I've got my reflex of 2. I got 1.
I got 1. So, card game.
Let's see, Archibald is a clubs character, but it's shooting. So,
red cards.
Yeah, so I have to decide if I'm doing this. I think I will discard a Jack of Diamonds.
Jack. Yeah, if you were to discard a normal card, I would go for it, but for a Jack,
basically what the Jack does, I'm drawing it 2 back, so it's worth 2 successes on my side.
So you have to invest 2 cards or a court card.
It's why sometimes it's best not to play a court card whenever you're trying to steal the initiative, because you're wasting 2 successes.
Yes.
You know, so you need to really want it.
Exactly. Sometimes 10 is high enough for initiative.
Yes.
Now, for the second action of Sturmbannführer Jürgen, I will actually use one of his special orders.
Okay.
So this is order forwards. So
Forwards! Yep.
So action, this is a quick action. Every friendly zombie or ghoul within 6 inches makes a move action immediately. So he just stands there. He could have moved there, but I like him there.
Yeah, he's got nice cover.
He makes all the zombies gathered nice and close around.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is kind of a steamboat.
A wall of rotting flesh is beginning to build between me and my escape route.
Yeah, so that's my activation for this turn.
Okay, so your activations are done?
Yes.
Mine are done?
Yes.
Guys, we'll have a quick chat about how the turn went. Not a bad first turn. I've managed to get one of my characters into the vehicle. I've managed to get Archibald up to where I want him because I'm sending him up and around that nice high little platform. Mary Fearless, next turn, she's coming into a nice little bit of shooting range, so I should be able to get a good line of sight down into that officer for the zombies. Hopefully take him down, because him being able to order them about is really going to hurt me. The hope for this is I'm going to use that vehicle to just punch a hole right through the zombie horde. keeping my heroes out to the side, I can hopefully play cards in their suit next turn to actually get them some heroic movements and stuff, to actually get them into really clever and good positions to actually get off onto the ship and get away from here.
Just in going through my ghouls like hot knife through butter was a bit disconcerting, but I still have quite a hefty number of zombies, so I will assemble my horde eventually, I suppose.
Okay guys, time for turn 2. I'm the active player. Let's see what we get. Are you going to try and steal the activation?
There's no point with mindless models, because the only models I will be able to activate will be the ghouls, and I think that even that wouldn't change anything.
Okay, so I'm getting free reign to do what I want. I'm going to start by activating Archibald. So I'm going to have him actually run across here 5 inches and see what we get. So 5 inches. We'll take him just to the bottom of this here step, I think. So if I can get him to sit, do not want to drop studio painted miniatures. That would be a hanging offense. So as a quick action, he will shoot at one of the ghouls behind him.
Yes, so I believe from this position the ghoul has a cover of 1.
Okay.
Because part of his leg is covered.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's reflex of 3.
Shooting a 3.
That's 2.
That's none.
Oh. Nimble ghoul. Who would expect?
No, not a nimble ghoul.
A nimble ghoul.
I'll pay a court card.
So this was a nimble ghoul, but Armstrong was just a butter shot.
Yes, so I've paid a court card.
A court card for a ghoul? I'll take it any day.
Yeah, you don't know what I have in my hand. There's a reason I'm playing that particular card.
Okay, so he has a lot of court cards. Yeah.
Okay, that was a little creepy. Okay, so his second action. He will need to move another inch forward to get up.
And 4 inches along.
But yes, 4 inches along he can get to here.
And shoot another
one.
Him
seeing the other ghoul. So
yes.
This one I believe is dead.
Yeah, this is dead.
So just on camera here you can see. So I've killed one ghoul here.
Now this ghoul from this position doesn't have any cover.
Excellent.
So this is just 2 dice. 1.
1.
That's a hit.
So another dead ghoul.
Another dead ghoul, yep.
So you can just imagine Armstrong running up the steps, firing as a ghoul, running across, continuing to shoot. Ghouls dying everywhere.
The ghouls are only a problem in a large quantity, so you just cannot
managing them is key.
You cannot let them
my
accumulate.
problem is you have time at this other end of the board to actually gather up your horde.
Yes.
This is really, really going to worry me here because they're all just going to start to congregate. But I do have a plan for this. So that's my activation done.
Okay, so now it's up to me. I believe all my models are not mindless. This is 3 inches. And this is 6 inches.
Okay, so you can do as you please.
So around here I have free reign on who I choose to activate. Now this model is already activated, so I'm not afraid of him. But this car is starting to look dangerous, because next turn when he gets into it, reverses and then turns, it will go beeline into the
What do you mean next turn? This turn I'm going to have it reversing, because he is going to jump into it with 1 action left, reverse, and then be ready for next turn to continue.
Next turn you will just go through my ghouls. So yes, and I will have to move like 4 zombies, and he only needs 1 activation, so I need to start making room for it first. So
I do have a temptation for next turn for a heroic action that might look very cool. I'll tell you about it once I try and do it and see if I can do it.
Okay. Don't let too much sleep, because then I will not be for a surprise, and I like my surprises. Okay, so a zombie will go here. Okay,
that's fine.
That's my activation.
Okay, my next activation is going to be Mary Fearless, who's up on this walkway here. So her, I'm going to be moving up and forward to actually get a line of fire down onto the officer who's over this way. So we can see him there. So I'll move her first. She has her movement of 5. So, first up, 5 inches will take me to here. Now I'm going to have a quick look and see if I can see anything. I can actually see this character quite clearly. I can see the upper half of her body.
Okay, so would you say it's 50% cover or less?
50%.
Okay, so that's cover 2.
Okay.
Now, do you want to shoot at her?
Yes, because it's a quick action.
Okay, with bow shots?
Yes. So it's It's over 8, so it should be a -1, I believe, at this range.
Yes.
So her guns is 4 to start. So
-1 for range, -1 for moving and shooting. That's
+1 for elevation.
+1 for elevation. That's 3.
Yes.
Now I have only 8 dice for my reflex. This is trigger.
Okay. But I am shooting with a hero.
Yes. I have 4.
I got 2.
And I have 1 reroll because of the ice field. That's still 4.
Okay. So I will play a court card to raise it.
So how many do you have?
That'll be 4.
It will be 4. Okay, so I will also play a card.
Okay.
That's still
I'll play another court card.
Okay, so that's
6.
That's 6 versus my 5. So
yes.
that's 1 critical. Okay.
Come on, take it.
I'll pass.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
5 damage. Ouch.
Yeah. That'll do the job nicely. So, it's a nice start to the turn. What's happened here?
You have your
Mary
second shot with
Fearless
her.
has shot right down to here and done 5 damage, which is perfect. How many health does she have?
3 more.
Oh, I wish I had another court card.
Yeah. You still have your second shot with this action.
Yes, which is 2 dice. 1.
I have 3, 4, 5,
20.
6, 7.
Plenty. So, Mary Fearless's second action, she will continue to move. So, if I turn this the correct way, there we go. So, she's moving up to here, 5 more inches. Actually, no, do I want to do that? Yes, I will. I'll move her to about here, which should do my job quite nicely. So, she will now take a shot at your sergeant.
He has reflex of 3.
That's better.
Yeah.
So
does he have
3.
any cover from this position?
Huh?
Does he have any cover?
About 1/8 of his leg is covered.
That's enough.
Okay.
I'll take anything with reflex
so I'm
of
on
3.
3.
Yes. Did you take into account that you are now in close range?
No, I didn't. So, plus
So
1.
Minus 1, plus 1. That's 5.
4.
4?
Guns of 4. Plus 1 for elevation.
Plus 1 for range. Minus 1 for moving, so that's 5.
And -1 for your cover. 4.
No, cover is added to my roll.
All right, fair enough.
That's 3 so far.
3.
3. So that's a hit.
Excellent. Take the damage.
I will take it. That's 4.
Okay, I now roll on 4. Oh, lovely.
Oh, wow. I have the reroll still. Yeah, so that's 2.
I got 3. So
3.
That's critical, yeah. Please tell me he's dead. Please tell me he's dead.
He is dead.
He's dead, yes.
So with this model, I will remove him, but I will mark the spot that he was at.
Okay, so right here we're marking where he has died. For some reason, wow, why are you Okay, I'm sensing shenanigans.
Yes, Sturman Führer Jürgen is a forever unliving ghoul. That means that at the start of the next turn, and the next turn, and the next turn, as long as I discard a card in his suit, he stands up at this place at 1 wound remaining.
Okay. Well, at least you're not getting to activate him this turn.
Yeah, so now you have earned 1 victory point, but I will just retake it next turn.
But look, just to be fair, I don't want to say that I gain a victory point every time I kill him.
No.
And it's 2 victory points I got because he's a hero.
As long as
So you can get it off him once, I'm going to say, just to play fair, because otherwise Mary Fearless would just stand there shooting away at him. And suddenly
that's not the idea. If he's standing, he's not counting as a killed hero, so you're just not taking this victory point.
At all?
At all.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he's just leaving.
Oh, come on. I kill him the once, give me the 2.
No.
Damn it. Okay, fine. We'll play it that way.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your activation.
My activation, yes. That's how I like it. So I believe that's 4 inches for another zombie.
Okay.
I just want to activate the zombies from just one direction to the other. Otherwise, I just keep messing up who are activated, who are not.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's fine. You've got, what, 8 zombies total so far?
6 to activate yet.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So the horde's going to start slowly marching toward me.
Yeah. I suppose so. Next turn.
Okay, my activation. It's going to be my bruiser. It's way down here at the other end of the table, but he's going to jump into the ice cream van
Mm-hmm.
and be off the table.
Ding, ding,
So,
ding, ding, ding,
I have one
ding,
activation
ding.
left with which I can move at half its rate. So now that I have someone in the driver's seat, I need the card.
Yes, I believe I have it here.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, so it's got a movement of 8 because I'm reversing its half speed.
Yes, and you cannot make a turn.
Right. So I can go back. I'll go back just enough to let me turn, because that's all I need.
Yes.
I don't want to go any further,
Yes.
otherwise I'm going in the wrong direction from my ship.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so all of my activations are complete.
I believe you have your housemate still, because she got out into the car last turn, so she is still not activated this turn, but I don't think she will be able to do any actions
None of
while
my
in
heroes
the
have
car.
really taken any damage yet, so she can't heal, she can't really use distraction.
Yeah.
She's, well, look, just do your next activation and we're just going to say she has nothing else to do this turn. It's
Yes,
fine.
so basically I will activate models.
She's
right
just sitting
now.
there in case something goes horribly wrong.
Okay, so now those models are still not mindless because at the start of their activation they were in control range of the officer. So this is how it works. So I will try to inch my way towards Mary Fearless, maybe.
Okay.
So now it's mate's turn.
Mae's turn. Mae's just sitting there having a nice chat with the bruiser, going, "Oh, it's lovely and warm in
another
here,
model.
isn't it?"
So this model will now go 4 inches up to here. This model 4 inches here.
Okay.
This model 4 inches here. This model.
So the horde is
here. Yep.
The horde is
I
massing.
will just move this model a little bit back. Okay, so this one is out of the range of this ice field generator, but otherwise all out.
Fair enough.
Now, this hero model.
So
I don't like
model here.
Yes, I don't like her being shot at in such a way. I may want to do something about it. But she doesn't have any healing abilities. I would really like to have Jonathan Wormwood with me to actually right now to heal some of my heroes, because this one will also stand up with 1 wound remaining. So
it would be useful.
Yeah, I will have my heroes very, very low on their life. So what I think right now, I may want to put a pressure on Mary Fearless.
Okay.
Maybe scare you away. Maybe actually damage you. So I will move my Striga. She has movement of 3, but she has 4 actions.
Eek.
So 3 actions. So
that's better.
Yeah.
4 actions.
This is first action. This is second action.
Okay.
And this has third action.
Okay, so you're in combat.
I am in combat.
Okay.
So fence or defend? My fight is 6.
My reflex is 4.
I have a gruesome damage and fast strike 3. Which means I will be able to attack you 3 times in this action.
Okay.
But every other strike than the first will lose 1 die each.
Okay.
So this is 6, then 5, then 4.
Okay. I'm just going to try and defend to get the +2. That's okay.
I have 2. 4. So you successfully defended.
Defending again?
Yes, I will now attack again. I have 2.
I have 3.
3. Okay, so I think now I will add a card.
Okay.
To actually hit you.
Okay.
That's a strength of 3, so that's nothing to be afraid of. Absolutely. No.
No, I'm not going to take it.
Okay. Not going to take it.
How much would I have to pay to bring this back?
1.
1? Yeah, okay, I'll pay 1.
1.
To hell with you then. Yes.
Okay, pass then. Okay, you are still defending, so no harm to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so the third attack, this is only 4 dice, because this is fast strike, so it falls...
I'm still working with 6.
I have 3.
I also have 3, so this time I do have to take it.
So that's
3 damage, yeah?
3 damage. Okay, so I need to take keep one card at my hand. So I think that's 3 damage. And
so this has been a rather nasty little brawl up here.
Yes, I think I will now discard a court card.
Okay, so
to add 2 successes, since I have gruesome damage.
Okay.
That's 2, so that's +4.
Okay.
So that's 7 points of damage, actually.
Ah,
It hurts.
yeah, and I'm completely out of cards.
I
So
would,
that's
I
how many
would
total?
most likely be able to kill her right now,
How
but
many
I
is it
really
total?
want. Pardon me.
How many is it total? Damage total.
7.
7 total.
Yeah.
Is that
But I
including the
really need
first
to
three?
keep a card in her in his suit to actually be able to put him.
Right. Is that including the first 3?
Uh,
Or was it just 7 on that roll?
I hit you before.
Or 3? So
No,
okay, so the damage has only came through once.
I believe so.
Okay, so 7 total. Fine.
Yes,
1, 2, 3, 4.
you defended your first strikes.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't a second hit because currently Mary Fearless is on 2 health.
Yeah, I believe so.
Ow!
Yeah, and now next turn I will have 3 actions with this model and maybe swarm you with some zombies. So
yeah,
you
I'm
may
not,
go to
not
get
gonna
out
let
of
that
that.
happen. Not gonna let that happen. I
Okay,
can't let that happen.
so I believe that concludes this turn.
Okay, guys, we'll have a chat about how the turn went. We'll see you in a second. Okay, guys, that's the end of turn 2. Things are getting a little bit hairy for me. Mary Fearless has really taken a hammer in this turn, so I need her to run like hell. Archibald Armstrong, he's in position and he's about to do some leaping over the heads of the horde. The vehicle has been filled up by the ogre and my housemaid, and hopefully they can just drive off and punch through that horde. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll have a look at it in turn 3.
This turn was a bit of a roller coaster for me. My Sturmbannführer was killed. At 11, Us was damaged badly by Mary Fearless. Fortunately, she managed to express her revenge on her in a melee. Now, I have a card in my hand that is in the suit of Sturmbannführer, so I will be able to put him on the battlefield. That's also the point, why I let Mary Fearless leave, because I really need both my heroes to have the horde operate properly. Now, next turn, I will spawn some zombie soldiers out of the pneuma booths. Now, this is the point the horde really starts to be scary.
Lukasz, do you want to steal the initiative?
No,
Okay.
I still have mindless models around, so I have this zombie soldier here, who I believe is mindless. Yes, he is.
Okay.
And also I have those 2 ghouls who are also mindless. So
So
I
2
would
more
be.
ghouls have fallen out of the car that I've
Yeah.
stolen. We also have a zombie soldier away up here.
Yes.
So
And technically speaking, all those models are right now are mindless. Now, this is the point of the turn. At the start of the turn, I need to discard a card in Sturmbannführer suit.
okay.
Unfortunately, I have one.
Nice.
So this is a club card.
Perfect.
Yep.
So he's standing back up.
Yes, he's standing back up at 1 wound remaining. So since this is technically at the start of the turn, so this is at the same moment as the models are spawned. Now this means that this area that he makes the
So 6 inches around
6
him.
inches around him, so from here to here, means that there is only this zombie soldier who is still mindless, and those 2
the
ghouls. Yes.
So that's actually good for me because it means I can activate all of my stuff before the horde starts getting to do its
Yeah,
thing.
actually, you have 3 active activations basically.
Yes, so that could be good, that could be bad, because it means that you've got a lot happening at the end of the turn to try and stop me. So, tactically interesting. So, first thing to do. Absolute first thing to do.
Sir Robin.
Huh?
Sir Robin.
The Robin?
Sir Robin.
Oh, who ran away, of course. Mary Fearless is going to try and disengage from combat here. So, I'm hoping that I can get away from it. So, to disengage from combat, what do we do?
You roll your reflex versus my fight.
Okay, so I've got a reflex of 4.
I have fight of 6.
Yep.
Yep, and you add black cards if you want to boost it by heroic deed. I got 3.
I got 1. So do I just have to equal it?
Yes, you have to equal it.
Okay, I will throw in a court card to equal it.
Okay. I have a plan for my card, so okay.
You're going to let her run?
Yes.
Okay, that is fine. So what I will do now that she has disengaged is I'm going to be paying a club card, which is her suit, to allow her to do heroic actions.
Yes, and you can combine those 2. Yes, heroic actions can be combined with other things like quick actions or movement or disengaging from melee.
Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Because right now, Mary Fearless is going parkour and jumping across the rooftop.
Exactly.
So from here you can see we have this nice little rooftop which is going to bring me closer and closer to our ship. So let's see how far I can get here. So I've got 5 inches of movement. That will bring her to here to first action. So I will Try and get her to sit so that she's stable.
Yes. Now we are not able to shoot in this action since this is a move
Disengage.
action. Yes, disengage,
Yep.
just a move action.
Yep. So her next 5 inches of movement should bring her along to the end of that building. Perfect. Right to there. So hopefully the next turn I can have her do a flying leap onto the billboard and onto the ship, but I'll need the card for it.
Yes, but do you want to shoot somebody maybe?
Of course I'm going to shoot somebody. If I'm looking down beneath me, there's a zombie soldier here that I think I'm going to shoot. So I have +1 for elevation, +1 for range, -1 for moving.
Exactly. My zombie soldier has a reflex of 2, as you would expect from a zombie.
5.
Yes.
Perfect.
2.
1, but it
That's
has
a miss.
the quick shot.
Yes.
Unless
so we
I
are not
pay.
wasting any cards.
No.
There's
No.
plenty more to do this turn.
Yes.
Yeah. So now my reflex of 2, that's 0.
That's 2.
That's 2. So that's 2 critical hits. That means that's 6 damage. Now zombie soldiers, unlike other zombies, are more tough, and they have actually 8 wounds and hard to kill.
That's okay. It's at least a good chunk out of him, and nothing fancy is going to happen with him.
That means he suffers right now 6 points of damage.
That's fine. I can live with this. So, that's my activation with Mary Fearless.
Yes.
She shot your zombie, she ran away from combat. Perfect. What's your first activation with your Mindless?
I believe I will charge the car with a ghoul here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a ghoul charging my car up here.
So I will try to go up to here and charge you.
Okay.
Okay, so I will roll my fight of 2 versus your fight of 1, and you can defend with a car. Yes, this is just perfectly reasonable defensive driving.
Yeah, basically, my ogre's sitting at the steering wheel, elbowing this ghoul out the window, going, "Get off, go on."
Exactly. So I have 3 versus my 2. That's 2.
2.
So that's a hit. I have a hit with a strength of 5. That's 5 minus 1 for armor. That's 4. And ghouls topple in melee, but the vehicles are unable to be toppled. So
yes, they're a stable platform.
Impossible. Yeah, exactly. So that was my first action.
Okay. Next. Or do they only have one action?
They only have one action.
Okay.
So
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my ogre. He's actually going to punch you out the window if he can.
Yeah. Well, basically, so do you want to attack from the inside of the vehicle?
Yes. I want him to just punch you out of the window.
You can driving me through.
Oh, I can run
as
you over?
part of a movement forward, you can make 1 turn and you can run models over. So since you are making a turn, this is already running me over.
Oh, I see.
So now we have to test my reflex versus your reflex.
Okay, so my
reflex of the vehicle is 2. Yeah, my reflex is also 2. I got 1.
I got 2.
That's a hit, so that's 1 toppled and
dead zombie.
Dead zombie, yeah, dead ghoul.
Because it's strength of 5.
Yeah, he suffers 5 damage. Yep. So
that's excellent. So I can continue my movement.
Please angle the vehicle as you like, because I angled it.
I think like this, because that should give me a nice clean shot.
Yes. Now you have your movement of 8.
Yep. So I move 6 to here.
And 2 more.
And 2 more.
So that about clips this first poor zombie. Yeah. So that's enough to make him jump out of the way.
Yeah. So reflex again.
Yep. So he rolled none.
I got 1.
So this is he suffers 5 damage. So that means as zombies are have 2 wounds and are hard to kill, that means he's pushed out of the way, toppled, and on 1 wound remaining.
Excellent.
So he will not really play any part in this turn.
Yes, because he can just get back up.
Yes, and that's it.
That's fine. Your next mindless activation.
My next mindless activation. Now the ghouls have a movement of 6, so I believe it is just out of reach of the vehicle, but it will still try to go after it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's its activation.
Okay. My next activation will be Archibald. So he's up there. He's going to make a normal move action first. So up here, hopefully I can get this. 5
inches is up to here.
Yep. So if you could move him up to there, please. Thank you. He will then take a shot at this zombie who is directly in front of my car.
Yes.
So I'm trying to clear a path.
Exactly.
So Archibald with the guns of 3 and 1 for height elevation, but -1 for moving.
I have 2, and I can reroll 1 die because of the ice field.
I'm also +1 for range, so 4.
Yes, so I have 2, and that's 2 successes.
I got 1 success, unfortunately, but I will pay a 2.
Yeah. So this zombie is now reduced to his hard to kill.
That's fine. Archibald's second shot.
So you are just standing still, or
no, he's going to move right forward to the edge.
Yeah, every inch counts in this game. So
You have
to
no
go
idea.
from A to B.
He is now right on the edge, and it's really going to come down to the last turn to see if my
are you
heroes can
trying
make
to
it.
clear this already damaged zombie?
Yes, I'll try and get rid of him because I
Okay.
need to clear the path.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 shots.
Yeah. I have none. Oh, I have a 1 reroll. That's 1.
I have 4.
That's plenty. Yeah.
Yes,
So that's
so
1 dead zombie.
Dead zombie. So as you can see, the road is getting a little bit clearer. I might make it, guys. I might make it. So your activation now?
So did you actually make 2 actions with your car, or just 1?
Oh, I only made the 1.
Yeah. Do you? I'm well. I can allow you now to make the other action right now because it is a big blunder.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
So yes, the second action with the car would have been moving forward. So can I just drive through models?
Yes, you can just go through. They are pushed out of the way.
Okay. So it would end
8
up about
inches.
here,
Yes, exactly.
hopefully.
Now,
That's perfect.
both of your models inside are not technically on the table. This is written in the vehicle rules, so that you are not taking damage from the ice field as you are sitting in the car.
Nice.
It is
And
nicely insulated.
The car, I assume, is neither alive nor dead.
Yes.
Because it's mechanical.
Yeah. So now I roll for reflex. You also roll for reflex. I got 1,
0.
still 1. So this zombie just jumped away nimbly on his
So
toes.
He's a freshly dead zombie.
Actually dead, yeah. Smelling of roses.
Okay. Right, so that's my activation. It is on to you.
Yeah.
Apologies for that, guys. Thank you very much for allowing me to do that.
No problem. Okay, so all the activations right now are
Yes,
mine.
there's so much happening.
Yeah.
They're
I
going to be...
think I will try to butter down your car.
Okay, so
Yeah, the car.
my car is
because
really going to
now
be taking it.
all the
this time.
zombies are swarming, and don't he really have any other target?
Yeah.
I don't think I can reach Armstrong, and even if I reach him with any of those zombies, then he will just punch them down as they come.
Yeah.
So, and Mary Phyllis is a bit out of my reach. I may try to go for Mary Phyllis with Adela Van Us, but I will see. This would be a nice cinematic scene. The ladies chasing each other,
across the rooftop.
on the roof.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will start with my mindless models because I still have one mindless model here to activate. So I will now activate this zombie soldier. He will move 4 inches through to here.
Yes.
And he will use his special ability, which is War Stories. This is a quick action, so you can move and use this ability. Every other friendly zombie any type or ghoul any type within 3 inches makes a shoot or charge action immediately after this model finishes its activation.
Lovely. So who all is in range?
3 inches is those 3 models.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. So I will start with this one. So he will go after the car. Bam!
Yep.
So his fight is 2. Your fight is 3 as you defend.
Well, my reflex if I defend.
Your fight, because this is melee.
Okay.
So it's 2. I've got 1
I will
and
defend
reroll.
3. I got 3.
That's a miss. So another zombie will go swarming in after the car. I think I may run out of room to place the models in a moment. Okay, that's 2. That's 1 for now, and the second.
Okay, so that's critical.
So that's a critical, so that's strength of 6 plus 1, that's 7 minus 1 for the armor, so that's 6.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 10 damage left.
So now
half
the
health.
last zombie model affected will charge this car and do the same.
Okay.
Hopefully he will hit. That's 1 success, still 1.
No success.
That's a critical. So that's again 6 points of damage. Things are going quite okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 4 points left. This could get very interesting very quickly, because if this explodes, it will explode with 20 dice.
Now, knowing this, I will move Jürgen away. Jürgen will now come this away. So he will go his 4 inches, here his slow model, and use his another ability, which is basically forwards to move all the zombies and ghouls within 6 inches forward. So immediately they will make an action. So this is just check the range. This is within 6 inches, and these models are within 6 inches. This zombie soldier is out of range.
Okay.
So they will also be able to move, and this will be able to move, but he will not be able to make a quick action because this is just a move.
Yeah.
So I will move the models that matter. This is toppled, so this is.
Does he get to stand up?
Yeah, he gets to stand up.
Okay, that's fine.
So this gets to move here 4 inches, 4 inches, and 4 inches. Okay.
Interesting.
Also, this gets to move around here. Okay. Now, I want to pre-measure to be sure to be out of range when the vehicle finally explodes.
Yeah.
So I will move Jürgen a bit farther back.
Okay. And still keeping some of your zombies in range, I assume?
Yes. I'm just thinking now of maybe switching this move into moving him into this direction. But to have him able to be moved. But then I will not be able to keep out of the 6 inches range, I believe. Yeah, that would be problematic. So I will just move him here.
Okay.
And take a shot at Archibald Armstrong.
Okay. Archibald with his mighty reflex of 2.
So my guns is 2, +1 for the range, -1 for moving and shooting. That's
1.
2.
So I got 1. Yes, I will play an extra 2 into it, so I'm on 3.
Okay. So I equal that.
Damn. How many points of damage is that?
That's 6.
6, okay. So that takes Archibald down to 8 wounds.
Now you have to test for falling.
Oh, blast. Yes. Okay.
Archibald has reflex of 2, and he is standing at a place that has no barrier.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Okay, so I need 2 successes, yeah?
Exactly. Now you may boost this dice roll with the cards in your own suit. Assuming you have them.
Well, we'll see. Well,
that's
there's 1. No.
Yeah, so
he got 1.
1 success to go. Do you have a card in your suit?
No. Damn it!
So now Archibald falls down. Suffers running down. So that's 3 damage.
Okay, another 3 damage.
And is toppled.
Okay, so he's got 5 damage left.
So your jumping down around the horde plan is unfortunately stopped. Or fortunately.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Now, I believe I have 2 more activations to go. So this will be my second to last activation.
Okay, so this is this guy over here.
Yes, he will enable me to activate more of my zombies. So this is 4 inches. And he will use this special ability that allows every model within 3 inches to make a charge. So let's measure. This is out of range.
Okay.
Those 4 models,
that's okay,
are in range.
Okay.
So even though this model already charged, he may make
another combat.
Another combat.
Okay.
So I will start with him. This is 2 dice. None. 1.
Defending for 1.
Yeah, that's a hit for 6 -1. That's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dead.
Dead.
The vehicle went boom boom.
Explosion.
So what's going to happen?
Yes, your models are placed next to them.
He gets out there. She gets out here. If I can get her to sit. Is that okay with you?
Yes, that's okay with me.
Okay.
Yes. Now, these are all actions. So we have to roll each time those models move now in order to see if the vehicle explodes. Because vehicle doesn't explode immediately.
Needs a 4 up.
Yeah. So now I have those 3 models still to go. So I will pick this one and go after the ogre. So as he activates, please roll the dice for the vehicle to explode.
4.
Yes, it does.
Okay, I need 20 dice.
20 dice.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have 10 for you.
8, 9, and 10. Thank you. Okay, so the way explosions work is for every hit I get on this, the miniature is thrown back 1 inch and takes 1 point of damage.
Now, measuring the 6 inches around the vehicle
Yes.
shows that only Jurgen managed to get away from this radius. So even Sir Archibald Armstrong is within the radius.
So both of your heroes are out, and one of my heroes is
Now, this explosion may very well help your ogre to get closer to the ship.
Yes, but it might make my maid die.
Yes, it might.
Because she only has 6.
Mm-hmm.
So. Ah! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now,
that's not
when
one.
it gets to around 8, things start to get a little bit awkward.
9,
9,
10,
10,
11,
11,
12, 12.
12. So that's the number every model around has to beat on his reflex in order not to be thrown away.
So, as you can see, I have a reflex of 2, reflex of 2, reflex of 4. I'm in the doo-doo.
Yes. Now, fortunately for you, the model that is thrown stops on the terrain. So it might not be the end for Sir Archibald Armstrong. So if he survives, he will still stop on this in this place.
Okay, so he won't go any further than this. The problem is he has taken a lot of damage.
But he's hard to kill.
Yes.
So similarly to my Jurgen, you will be on your last wound.
Okay, well, we know we have 12 to start. So I'm going to roll for my maid first with her 4. Because if I get lucky and make all 4...
She might...
No, she'd still be dead. Even with all 4. I didn't make it anyway, so...
So let's just throw her. How many inches?
12.
12 inches. So it's this way. So she travels all the way up to here.
So she is way,
maybe here.
way out.
Yeah. And she's dead.
And she's dead, yes. So I had planned to use her to heal Archibald this turn. If that vehicle had survived one more turn. Okay, so next up...
I have something that will brighten you up. This will put a stop to my horde. They will all be toppled and have to stand up, and they will be all on one.
So I have a moment. I have a moment.
Just a moment.
So my ogre, with his 2, makes 2 successes, so it's 10 damage.
Yeah, and I think we may measure it like so.
Okay, so he hits this piece of terrain.
And he's toppled.
That's fine. So he takes 10 damage, bringing him down to 5. Because he has 15 to start. So that's absolutely fine. Sir Archibald Armstrong with his mighty 2 is now on his hard to kill. So does he move any?
Yeah, like half an inch.
Okay, so he's just been knocked a little bit further back into that.
Now, I need to take tests for my zombies, but this will only move them either 10, 11, or 12 inches away. So I don't think I should really bother to do this on camera. So.
Okay. So out of all of these, I think it's just this and this that make a difference to you?
Yes, exactly. He has more than 2 wounds, so it matters how many damage he suffers, and his positioning is quite important.
Okay.
But he is unlikely to roll less than 2, maybe more than 2, so he will be definitely hitting this building.
Okay.
Just so, and on his hard to kill, so I'll just mark it as with 1 wound.
Okay, that's fine.
And this guy will definitely hit this terrain.
Okay.
So I only roll the dice to see if he somehow survives. Nope. So he is on his hard to kill, and all the other models are on his hard to kill, and this one who was already damaged is dead.
Okay.
So I will just move all the other models. Quickly.
Yeah, just because otherwise it would bog down. It's the one thing with having horde miniatures.
Yeah.
Your game can slow down a lot, but as you can see, there are bodies flying everywhere, and it is absolutely insane.
Just about.
The plus side of this,
quite quickly. Yeah, the way is now clear. Now we have to remove this vehicle. Fortunately, we have a marker here that is perfect for representing this. What happened here?
So we've left a crater in the streets. Whoops. But that's okay, because now that'll mean Archibald can stand up and run through here.
Yeah, and according to Wolsung terrain rules, this is lower than 1 inch, so it's clear terrain.
Nice. Okay, so that was...
I have my last activation still to make.
Oh, blast. Okay, so your last activation is this lady.
Yes, she will discard a card in her suit.
Okay, which is Spade.
Spade.
Okay.
And she will use it to make heroic move.
Okay.
So she has movement of 4 only. So she will first move to here, then to here, and then to here. And she's just out of range of Mary Fearless.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine with me. Okay. I believe that's the end of our turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so guys, we will be back for turn 4 momentarily. It's really getting hairy. Okay, guys, this is getting absolutely nuts. My vehicle exploded. My maid's dead. That's giving Lukasz at least 1 victory point. But I think he has maybe just cleared the way for me to nip in for the win on this one and get everybody that's left on the ship and off to their next adventure.
This vehicle exploding might be funny, but funny is not something that Ven Rier find very entertaining. I don't like things funny. I like them organized. I like them right in the place I put them. I don't like what it happened. It just all my models are all around them, lying on their backs, and I hate it.
Okay, guys, final turn. Let's see what we can get here. I'm going to begin the activation unless you're going to steal it.
No point with so many mindless models.
That's fine. I'm starting with Mary Fearless because she is being chased across the rooftops and does not like this. So her first thing, she is going to spend a club card to allow her to do heroic movements.
I hope you will not have one.
So she will begin to move. So the plan is her first movement is going to bring her to here, and her second movement I'm hoping will get her to the ship. So let me have a look here and see if I can get my 5 inches.
Yeah.
Yes, dead center.
And you can shoot now.
Yes. So I believe she will shoot behind her and shoot the lady who's chasing her. So just as she's running and leaping and doing all parkour tricks, 1 gun behind her, and
exactly.
So I believe it's +1 for range, -1 for moving. So that will be a guns of...
Yes, and no elevation because we are at the same level.
Yep, guns of 3.
I have 7. Yeah, with cover.
Yeah. So I got 1.
I've got 5.
Yeah, I'm not going near that. Second shot with 2.
I have still 7.
2.
3.
3, you say. 3, you say. 1 do I say? 1 do I say? I will play a Jack card.
Jack. So you had 2. So it's 4 now versus my 3.
Yep.
So even if I equal that, then it's still a hit.
Yep.
Yep. So I want to discard as ace.
An ace, okay. I will play a 6 to bring me 1 above you again.
1 above you. No, it's equal now. Or
equal? That's okay then?
I believe it's equal.
Is he going to take the damage? It's 4 damage.
I only have 3 wounds left.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, her second action. She's going to be leaping toward the ship. Hopefully I have the 5 inches to do this. So...
Just so.
Just... And she's touched. So...
I will let you. This is just such a cinematic moment. You need to make it.
Yeah. It's basically her leaping and just grabbing the rail.
Yes.
Perfect.
Maybe I would say make a reflex test right now with a difficulty of 1.
Okay.
Just
that's fair enough.
To see if she doesn't fall down.
I'm quite happy to accept that. I'm with one of the game creators. He says make a reflex test. I make a reflex test. With 3 successes.
That's plenty.
So she lands, leaps over, and nimbly lands on the ship, turning around and giving a bow to the lady chasing her. And she may shoot. Yes, of course. So now she's a little bit lower, but I don't think it's a full 3.
No full 3. So we are shooting at the same model?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it's 7, now it's above 8 inches, so it's -1 for range.
2 dice then? 1 success?
3.
No. 1 dice then? Nothing.
Okay, I got
That's
4.
fine. That was a lovely cinematic little moment and has gained me 2 victory points.
Yes, now... I wonder what to do next. I only have this ogre here and Sir Archibald lying on the ground here.
Yes.
Now, I'm tempted to go just for Sir Archibald, as he's lying on the ground, and force you to maybe spend some cards to survive. I think I will do that. Now, I have plenty of toppled models around, so I may want to stand them down up instead. And then use this zombie soldier to move them around. But I think that I just have to catch you in this or next activation Otherwise, all the standing up will just be meaningless. So I will just go with the model that is actually standing and charge you.
Okay. So
So this
Archibald.
is 2 dice. I am within 6 inches, so I have a reroll.
Okay, so I'm on 5 for my fight.
But you are toppled. So you only have 1.
Ah.
But you can fence. If you roll higher than me, then you punch me back.
Okay. 1.
That's 1. That's a hit.
Okay.
But I am a henchman model. I cannot discard any cards.
I'll discard 1.
Sir Archibald. Okay, so how strong is he? Strength 7?
Yes.
So that brings him down to 1.
And I get to throw him.
Yes, you do get to throw him. Yes.
Yes. And now, where could I throw him?
He's lying on the ground, toppled, yeah.
In fact, quick question. For the ice generator here, I can attack it, yes?
Yes.
How many hit points does it have?
10.
10. I have a cunning plan. It's a crazy plan, but I have a cunning plan.
Okay.
We will see.
Okay.
But
you may try to hit this icefield generator with this zombie soldier. We are now making a strength versus strength test, so it is unlikely that we will be able to throw me this far. But
what is your strength?
Might happen. 6.
I have my strength of 7.
I have 2.
1, 2, 3. So it's only 1 inch.
So it's only 1 inch, yes.
And I would need to discard.
Yeah.
Oh well, it was a worthwhile thought.
I think it's better to keep the card in your suit. I think it's clubs, so that would be the same. Yeah, you would have to boost for this roll to standing up from being toppled down to throwing. You can still throw him 1 inch.
Oh, apologies.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I will throw him the 1 inch, but I will just throw him away from me.
Yeah.
1 inch.
And
So,
he is toppled.
yes, which is absolutely fine with me. But no, I think I needed that. So I'm going to have to go to Plan B to get Archibald out of this situation.
Okay, so please explain.
So you're done with your activation?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm going to activate my Bruiser with his 5 left, okay?
Okay.
Now, my options here are, I could run him up and onto the ship quite easily. Instead, I'm going to have him charge this, and hopefully he can do enough damage to destroy it. What's the armor on that?
1.
Armor of 1.
You have
His
strength
strength is 7.
Yeah, so 2 hits and it's down.
Bingo.
Yeah. That's a brilliant, cunning idea.
You see,
So
I only act stupid. So he will charge for his 5.
yes, that's just in range.
Lovely.
But he was toppled. So just one action.
1 attack.
Yes, just 1 attack. He needs to stand up.
But if I get criticals.
Yes. Now I only get a war fight of 1. So I just roll 1.
Yeah. And
Nothing.
he gets his fight of 4.
Okay, so you need 4 criticals.
Come on. This has to happen at least once. 2.
2. So close.
So close. There's nothing else I can do.
Now, you could have shot with Mary Fearless.
I could have if I had thought at the time, but such is life. You know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So he has stood up. He has attacked it.
So he suffers 1 damage for Icefield.
Yes, he does. Which puts him on 4. Yeah, so your activation.
My activation.
Yes.
All right. So I want to activate, I believe, right now, because let's now think for what I get the points. So you get the points for Mary Fearless.
Yep, I've got points for her.
On the ship. I will get the points for Archibald Armstrong. And you get the points for my heroes being killed. So right now you are at 2. I'm at 0.
Yeah. Well, no, you're at 2. Because my henchman and
the car was not your model, so it's only at 1.
But it's because these 2 aren't making it to the ship, which grants you victory points. So you've got 2 and I've got 2, so it's a draw.
It's a draw, yeah. So Archibald is rather not.
But
yes.
My maid died. So you're at 3.
3.
So you're winning.
Winning! Yay!
At last.
At last. Yes. Now
my cunning plans have failed.
Now let's keep it this way. Okay, so I think that Archibald is at his hard to kill.
He is, which means as soon as he activates that icefield generator.
So that's another point for me.
Yeah, so you're at 4.
Yeah, so the only thing I have to do is to keep my heroes
Alive.
out of harm's way.
Yes, and I have nothing else that can hurt them,
And
so I think it's
one
game
of my
over.
heroes is at 1 wound remaining,
Yes?
and the other is at 3 wounds remaining. Now
Yes.
she's quite safe up here,
Uh-huh.
but this guy, this is a completely different story. He has a low reflex and he is close to Archibald Armstrong.
So hang on, if I could kill him and have him dead at the end of the game, you
will definitely have him dead at the end of the game because there is no other turn and I cannot discard another card at the end of the turn.
Archibald will also definitely die because once he activates, he takes the point of damage, but he gets to do his action first, yeah?
Well, I get to do my action first. Yeah, if you stand up, if you discard the card and stand up, yes, this is still one action. But
I can do it.
But this is my activation now.
Okay, what are you
This is
going
my
to do?
activation. Run away!
I'll be heroic.
No,
Come back and fight, damn you!
I will run away to fight another day. Yep. The problem is that this model has a movement of 4, so I may still be in your in your shot range.
We'll see.
So I will. The one thing I want to do is to clear out his melee range, because in melee this guy will smear me.
Yep, so where are you going to?
This
Come
direction.
back here, you blackguard!
So for the first action I will go here and I will make a forwards move to cover my retreat. These models are toppled, so they will just stand up.
Okay.
And with my second action I will go 4 inches back.
Okay.
And I will make forwards, so I will put some unliving cover between you and me.
Okay, that's fine.
Like so.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was very heroic and in keeping with this model style.
Yeah.
Heroic, I say. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So my last activation is Archibald. He unfortunately has 1 wound left. He's on his hard to kill, which means I activate, he dies, but I can try and take out your hero while I'm at it and gain that point.
In order to make this, you need to make a heroic recovery action. So you need. Yes.
So he's no longer toppled.
So many collapse cards.
Of course. Right, so Archibald gets to make a move first.
Yes. He only has 1 action left.
Yes, but his pistol is quick.
Yes.
Which is exactly what I want. So he will make his move of 5, coming out and around. To about here. Which leaves this distance to shoot you.
Yes.
So how far away are you?
So this is above 8 inches definitely.
Yes.
But up to 16.
So minus 1?
Minus 1. Minus 1 for moving and shooting, so I believe that's 1 die.
Yes.
It's 1 die. And my reflex is 3. And I have cover 1 for my mid shield, I would say. 1.
1.
1.
1.
1.
Yes, 1. Don't you do it. Beautiful.
I don't have any red cards.
Yes, lovely. Perfect. He is dead.
He is.
Remove him from the field. And I shall remove Archibald from the field because he died.
He froze to death.
Lovely. So, that's the end of the game. Let's total it up. Mary Fearless is on the boat. That's 2 VP for me.
2 for you. Archibald dead. That's 1 for me.
Yep. I killed your hero. That's another for me.
Okay. I'll kill your mate. That's 1 for me.
Yep. So what is it?
And he didn't make it, so that's 1 for me.
So 3. That's a tie. Well played.
Well played.
That was a great little mission. I really enjoyed that, guys.
It was. Drunken stroll.
Of course. So, guys, drop us a comment below. Tell us what you thought of that scenario. Myself and Lukasz, we will see you in the next video. Each day this weekend, we have a Wolsung 2-player starter bundle up for grabs. These include the rules, the dice, the cards, and 2 starter sets of your choice. Comment on each day of the live blog for your chance to win one of these 3 amazing bundles. And this weekend there are tons of deals on the MicroArt Studio web store, including a very special discounted Bootcamp 2-player bundle. Add to that, there are 3 exclusive miniatures up for pre-order this weekend only.